Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Josephine, you can call me Pen. In today's video, I'm going to share with you how did I fill up the N400 application for naturalization online filing. I choose the online filing because I can save $50, I pay $710. Unlike if you choose the mailing process, it will cost $760. Therefore, I highly recommend you to do the online filing because at the same time you can easily track your case status when will be your biometric schedule or your interview schedule. And please note guys that this experience is based on my marriage for 3 years of a US citizen. And one more thing is I am not a legal immigrant advisor nor immigrant lawyer. The ideas presented in this video is to help my co-applicant to prepare their US citizenship application or their interview. You are responsible to all the process and the decisions you make. And if you have time to visit my playlist, you can check out my US citizenship experience over there, and the rest is about the immigration, the travel, the lifestyle, and whatever it is. So thank you so much for your subscription and for watching on my video, and at the same time I hope you find this video helpful. Without further delay, let us start to fill up the form through online using our USCIS account. Alright, see you there. Okay, now I'm going to use my USCIS account. Then once we sign in right here, it will bring you in this page. Welcome to USCIS account. Then at this part, I'm going to click the go to my USCIS. Then we will see here the dashboard, your home account. Then if you click this my account at the upper side, click the file a form online, and you will see all the form right there if you file petition. But this time we're going to click the N400 application for naturalization. Then once you click that, we can start the form. And by the way, they will bring us here first to determine if you are eligible to file. So once you click that, determine your eligibility. There's a question here. For me, no. Okay, how old, your age? Next, are you a member of US Armed Forces? For me, no. Yes. And then here in this question, I will say no. And then when did I become lawful permanent resident? For me, I'm going to click this, the middle. Then if I'm married to US citizen, yes, because based on marriage of US citizen, and then we've been married 3 years. And then spouse, yes. And for this one, I'm going to click yes because we left the United States past 3 years in Philippines to get my son. And then next, this question is, I will say no here. Have you moved? So if it's whatever is applicable to you, just answer this correctly. Then now you will see at the end if you're eligible. So for my side, I am eligible to apply for naturalization. So now I can go to the application. And then now we are here at this page. Everything here, there's a lot of information. You can read all of that. You can read here the early filing, and this early filing is mentioned here that when you can file. And if you don't know, you can use this early filing calculator. It says that 90 days before your 3 years of marriage. And then make sure that it's not too early because they're gonna reject the application. Then from here you will see also the fees. And then scroll down, you will know what kind of documents you may need to submit. Then also about the biometric services appointment. And then there's a notice here at the bottom how to track the case status online. So yep, I guess everything was mentioned here and very detailed if you're gonna read all of that. Then let's go move on to the next page. Then right here, you're free to read all of that, all the information. Then for now, let's start the form. Then now we're gonna start about the basis of eligibility. Okay, in my side, I'm going to click the spouse of a US citizen. The next would be this question. if there's some lawyer or anyone is helping you, you can click yes, but in my case, no. Then next will be this question about your current legal name. So please note that I'm going to I'm going to use a different name, and everything here is just an example. And here, what I put here is my married name. And then from this question, have you used any other name? I click here yes, and I put my other name before marriage. So at the birth certificate, I put my name right here. Okay, once we're done typing our name right there, let's proceed to the next question. Would you like to legally change your name? This is the best question for those who are divorced, or you're still using your single name before marriage, or you have court order. Provide the documents and click yes right there. But in my case, I will click no. So let's go to the next question. Here is obviously your contact number. Type your contact number and your email address. Then at the bottom, what is your current physical address? Your current physical address right now. Then next is when did you move here? Type the date when it is. And then the next one is what is your current mailing address, if applicable. But if it's the same at the top of your current physical address, click that box. But in my case, I provided here my mailing address because it's not the same on my current physical address. So once you save that, here there's an instruction at the bottom about PO Box, because you can use your other mailing address. The next is where you have lived. So this is the question where you can put your address right here, and then just add where else have you lived. If aside of the place where you live at, you can add the information right here. If you move some other state, you can put here the address. Then let's go to the next question. Here is about the request for accommodation. So here I click no. What is your date of birth? Obviously your date of birth. And then here I click no. Next is what is your country of birth? For me, I put here Philippines, and whatever is applicable to you guys. In my side, it's Philippine. Next is what is your country of citizenship or nationality? For me, it's Philippines. And we'll go to the next question. If you are a lawful permanent resident, when did you become a lawful permanent resident? So here I check also my permanent resident card. Then here input your A number, where you can see also to your green card, to your permanent resident card. So if it's not enough for 9-digit, you can add 0 at first. The next is here is about you. Do you want the social security? Here I click yes, because I want them to inform and update my immigration status about US citizenship. Then here I authorize them to disclose my information. Then what is your US social security number? You can type your social security number here. But if you don't have, just click that box that I do not have or know my US social security number. Then let's proceed to the next question. Your online account number, if you already have before, you can type right here. You can find that also to that notice of action from the paper. Next is your gender. And then here, what is your ethnicity? For me, I click the not Hispanic or Latino. What is your race? I click here Asian. Then next is what is your height? So I put here my height, whatever is applicable to you guys. And then here, what is your weight? You can check your weight to your weighing scale. And then at the bottom, the color of your eyes. Then next would be your the color of your hair. And then next, let's click the next. Let's move on. The next is about where have you worked, or are you a student, or you're an employee. So here I already work in a company. So I included here the information about my work. So I put here add an employer, or if you're a student, you can put the school. Then here's the example, the name of the employer and my occupation. And then here there's a thing here, question here that I cannot find my exact occupation. So I just pick whatever is like closer to the my field. So I example the marketing here. And on what date where I started here. So I currently work here, and then the date where they hire me. You can ask your employer when did they hire you, or you can check your documents. What is the employer address? I provided the address here of my company. And then after inputting the information of my employer address, let's save this one, save entry. And then after saving, it will show here school or work. Then once you're done, if you're working with different company, you can put there also. You can add more. The next is, have you taken a trip outside the United States? I said yes, because I went to Philippines to get my son. So I add trip right there. I add the information. And the next is the current marital status. So right now, married. Then if you're divorced, you can, whatever is applicable to you. Then here is about the US Armed Forces. No. How many times have you been married? Once. And if you're divorced, you married again, then put number 2 there. Next is current spouse legal name. So your spouse, what's the name of your spouse? And then his his birthday or her birthday. Put the current spouse date of birth. And then when did you married? So your the date when you get married each other. Then I put here our date of our marriage, and then current spouse physical address. So we live together in our physical address. I click yes. And then next would be, when did your current spouse become a US citizen? So by birth in the United States. And then here, what did I put here about the spouse A number? I said I do not have or know my current spouse A number. And then how many times has your current spouse been married? So if he's divorced, include that. So he get married twice. So I put here number 2. So, and after that, you proceed to the next question. Next is about how many children do you have? This is under 18 years of age. So here I put 1 because my son is with us right now. And I added the child information name here and his birthday. And where does your child reside? So my child resides with me. Then what is your child's relationship to you? I'm going to put here biological child. Are you providing support for this child? And I click yes. And then save child information. Then it will show here at the bottom. Let's go to the next question. Next is about the citizenship claim and voting. So this is about moral character. So here I click no. The next is I click no also here. And then next is about this question. Do you now have, but I click here no. Next is click no over here. This one is no for me. Next. Here, have you ever been a member? So I click no there. Here is no. And the next question is here I answered no. I click no. Then next is here no. Here is no. And next, here, most of my answer here is no. Here is no. This one is no. It's no. The next, I click here no. The next question at the bottom, I click here no. Here no. Next. So here I click no. And then here no for me. Then here no. Then I click next. Most of my answer here is no. Then here no. No. Here no. And then next is again here I click no. No. Next. Here about crime and offenses. I click no here. At the bottom here no. Then next. Next is here I just skip that one. But if you do have, you can add the information there. Here is no. Next no. No. I click that no. And then here is no also. And then here is no. Next question. So the next question is, still we are in the moral character. Here is no. There is no. No for the illegal activity page. No. And here's no. Next is here I click no. Next is no. This is about immigration proceedings. Next, selective service. And then here I click no. Okay, next is here I click no. Then next question, I click no. Here I click no. It's about military service. And then next is no. Next is I answered here no. Next question. Here is this question is you need to be aware. Not everything is no. Here I click yes. I support the country. Do you understand the full oath of allegiance to the United States? Yes. Then here I said no. And then here, are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance to the United States? Yes. Next is, if the law requires, are you willing to bear arms? Yes, because I support the country. And then next question is, if the law requires it, okay, I click yes here because I am supporting the Constitution. Then here, I click yes also, and then next. At this page, it requires the evidence of our name change. So this is the part that we're gonna upload the documents. So when you upload that, there is information that it's 12 MB per file, and then make it PDF. So this time, let's showing the example, my marriage certificate right here as evidence of my name change. So this is the time when you're divorced, you can put right there. Next is a permanent resident card. My permanent resident card is, you need to attach the copy also right here. And it should be clear and 12 MB per file, PDF. The next is requesting your current spouse US citizenship. So for my case, it's a birth certificate. So if you have your spouse has a certificate of naturalization, then you can upload right here. In my case, I'm gonna upload the birth certificate. So now it will be saved right here, and then we can go to the next page. So in here, current marriage certificate and previous marriage documents. So this is when you are divorced before. This is talking about this application about you. So put the divorce decree there if you are divorced before, or annulment, or you are annulled. So here's about evidence about marriage. So the evidence that I uploaded here is our 3 years of I 3 years of tax filing from 2021, 22, and 23rd. So that's the evidence of our marriage that we live together also. The next is the child and spousal support. In this part, I just skip this one, and it's normal that you can see that warning right there. But I just proceed to the next. Additional evidence you want to provide. So if you want to add more, let's say joint bank account, you can add more of that. Then here in this information, if there's something wrong, the previous answer that you make, you can put right here just to note it down. So let's say example, getting started, or there's something wrong in there that you cannot click the button, or you cannot change the name or the date. You can put here the information that the text is not visible, or explain your information about it. So here, when you proceed to the last part, you need to review. Then now it shows the alerts and warnings. So there is something wrong about the previous answer that you make. So let's go to here. This is the mistake that I make. So I need to put my address here. It requires, because there's an asterisk. And after fixing that, you can go directly to the last part. You just click the review and submit instead of clicking it one by one. So jump into review and submit. Now there's only one left. So when you click those one and fix it, then you will be good. So review again. Then now, since I fix it, now no more alerts and warnings, meaning to say everything is good. So let's check to the next one. Here, there's another review, all the answer that you make before, and now I can review all of the information that I inputted on that pages. So here, just to make sure that everything is correct. So you can also view your draft, and you can also download that, and you can print it out. Then you can practice also, or you can review your answer or your application here. So you're ready for the interview. Okay, next of this one, once you click that next, it will proceed to the certificate and signature, applicant certification and signature. So in my case, I already did this one, so I'll just click those box, and all you have to do is to review and everything. And once you want to skip that one, you want to do it the next day, you can finish this one to the next day, and then it will automatic draft it here, and then it will expire after 1 month. And when you're going back to the next day and continue, just click the continue, and it will proceed again here, and then you can do it again. So here you go. You can explore and check all the resources. I'm done filling out the form. Good luck to your application, guys, and congratulations in advance. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to leave me an inbox to my FB page, or to leave a comment down below, and I will try to respond as soon as I can. Thank you so much for subscribing, and if you like this video, please leave a thumbs up and click the bell for more notification, and I'm gonna see you on my next video. God bless everyone. See you there. Bye.